Hey guys, Ernie here and welcome to the Paleo Hiker MD channel. Really excited about the video today. This is something that I've wanted for a long time. It is a rocket stove that I purchased from EcoZoom. It is the EcoZoom Versa. Stay tuned, we're gonna light this thing up, cook a big old steak on it, and show you what it can do. Thanks for watching. When I had kids, about 10, 12 years ago, that's when I really started looking at the concept of being prepared, the concept of trying to make sure that I can take care of my family in any situation. Of course, cooking is a really big deal. People have to eat, and there's a lot of ways you can cook off the grid. One of the things I've always wanted is a rocket stove. Now, you can build rocket stoves. I made a little one out of aluminum cans before, and it worked very well, but I've always wanted one of these commercially available ones. They seem to work so well, and it was something that I just really wanted to get. I was able to get this EcoZoom Versa for $89.99 on Amazon. It's normally $99.99. I caught it on a $10 sale, and I picked it up about a month ago. Haven't really been able to use it, but I was able to get it out, start it up, see how it went. And then today I was able earlier to start it up and cook a nice big steak on it. So what I want to show you guys is what the EcoZoom Versa is. We'll talk a little bit about that, and then we're going to cook that steak. So what a rocket stove is basically two tubes, one outer tube and then an inner tube. And between those two is some kind of refractory material to maintain the heat and keep it as efficient as possible. The second part of a rocket stove is air circulation. That's what allows things to really get hot, use a very small amount of fuel with very little smoke. The EcoZoom in particular is very good at that. This is the Versa. There's three main stoves that EcoZoom makes. We're going to talk mainly about the Versa and the Dura. Basically, the Versa and the Dura are very similar. It has this extra door right here. And what that allows this particular stove to do is burn off both wood, but also off of charcoal. If you're going to use it in the wood configuration, you open both of these up to allow maximum airflow. If you're going to use charcoal, then you put the charcoal on the top and you only open this bottom one, and that creates basically like the inside of a big green egg. Just gives a lot of air to the charcoal and allows it to burn very cleanly without any smoke. The design itself is super efficient. So you open up this door, you can see this door has a insulated portion on the inside that allows you to close that and keep that refractory if you're using charcoal. The bottom, again, is for air, okay? And then it comes with this little feed, which is very nice. You'll see that on the video. It allows you to prop your wood on here and just slowly move it in. It really amazed me. I chopped a little bit of wood or cut up a little bit of wood to use with this, and I didn't even have to use the big pieces. I only used the little pieces, and it worked extremely well. The stove itself is 10.5 inches high, and the diameter is 11.2 inches. It weighs about 14 and a quarter pounds according to EcoZoom. It is well insulated, but I promise you it does get very hot. You have to let it cool down because even outside to the touch gets warm, but it has these rubberized handles here that easily allow you to pick it up. The top, as you can see here, is cast iron. It holds round bottom pots, it holds square bottom pots. It really does a good job of holding everything up very well. Compact size, very powerful unit. Here's a good look at the top. Cast iron, very thick. You can see the inner chamber there. And there's a good look at the handles as well, which allow you to pick it up whenever it's warm. is a quick look at the EcoZoom Versa. A couple things that really impressed me about the unit itself is just how little fuel I had to use. You could see I put a little bit of twigs on the inside, started it with some birch bark. You could use anything. You don't have to use birch bark. You could use cotton balls dipped in Vaseline. You could do anything, because again, this is just to get the fire going. Then I used probably 3 1-inch diameter logs or sticks that just fell off a tree. On our 10 acres here, we easily get all kinds of limbs, and we could run this thing forever if we needed to. But most places, you can use any kind of biofuel and make it go. Branches, whatever it might be, really efficient. Was very pleased with how it was able to burn so hot, as you could see in a lot of the pictures, and not use a lot of fuel. So what are the uses for this? I think the uses are varied. You could certainly use it to camp with. It's not very heavy, 14 pounds. You can put it in the back of the car, use it at any campsite. It'd be great for any kind of cooking like that. I could definitely see it, for example, using a wok, because you can get such high temperatures and you need that really high BTU for stir fry and wok, stuff like that. Obviously, another major reason, and the major reason I bought it, was for emergency preparedness. This is a great investment for $100. It's solid, it's not gonna rust, it's gonna last for a long time. The top is cast iron, so it's gonna stay around for a really long time. Absolutely love this product. If you're looking for one thing that you can use to cook with that's not dependent on fossil fuels, this is probably your best bet. There's smaller things. I've talked about solo stoves and things like that. Very cool, very functional, work on even less fuel. But something like this, if you have a family and you're gonna be cooking larger meals in an off-grid situation, this is definitely the way to go. Really appreciate you guys checking out the channel. If you like this video, please give me the thumbs up, help spread it across YouTube, and that's really important for the channel. If you like this video, check out other videos. I have a lot of other preparedness videos, other stove videos, all kinds of stuff. And by all means, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. That way you'll know when I put new videos out. If you want, click on that little ding dong bell and you'll know exactly when I put stuff out, because it'll notify you right away. I can't tell you guys enough how much I appreciate everyone's comments, everyone's input, and everyone helping the channel grow. Thanks so much for watching Paleo Hiker MD, and stay tuned for more videos on all kinds of cool stuff. I've got great videos in the works. Thanks, guys.